So I'm going to start this video off with giving a backstory of what the heck is going on here. So I think about 4 years ago now, we were going to Nation's Food Market in Toronto. It's basically a worldwide supermarket where you can go buy basic groceries and also a bunch of groceries from around the world. And we were in the oats aisle. I don't know why, but we were just exploring and having fun and finding weird stuff. And I found this. Well, actually, I found that one. Oh, shoot. And I found that guy right there. And I thought his smile was a little bit funny and interesting, so I had to buy it. And ever since, I have built a bit of a religion around them. By the way, I'm mentally stable. This is not the product of some kind of, So the thing is, the only reason I bought it is because funky looking guy on it. And not actually because I was interested in the oats. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the oats themselves because I just was interested in the box. So what I did is I went back to that Nation's, or a different one, but I got some boxes. I've got all the ingredients here. We got a microwave, and I'm really hoping this video kind of pops off because it was a struggle to convince my mom to bring this up to my room. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. First thing we're gonna try is we're gonna try the recipes on the side here. So the main recipe here is one serving is a half cup of oats, 1 cup of water, and a pinch of salt. I guess we can get started. I'll start with one of the small boxes. This is a holy process, by the way. Oh, it already ripped. It's already broken. Whatever. All right, time for the big reveal. I don't know what I expected. All right, so we'll get the measuring cup. It says half a cup. And we're just gonna. So we're gonna start off with just half a cup. You know what? This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna do 1/4 of a cup because there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish like 5 servings of oats right now. All right, 1/4 cup of oats, half cup of water. We got the water back here. Here's the water. Oh, that's gonna be really watery. I trust the FOSKA OATS people that they know what they're doing. And a pinch of salt. I don't know how much a pinch is. Is that a pinch? I don't know. Alright, so it said microwave on high for 1.5 to 2 minutes. We'll start with 1.5. So I've decided to only put it in. Oh shoot, what the heck? Okay, I've decided to put it in for only a minute because there's half as much oats in here. What the heck? So if you see here, all the oats have been absorbing the water. There we go. So now we have to stir it, I think. Doesn't say how much to stir it for. Stir well before serving. I think that's well served. Stir. Well, I think that's well served. Ah, okay, it's hot. Tastes like oats. Alright, so all in all, as for the taste, pretty basic. I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect from rolled oats and water. But I honestly think that where FOSKA OATS shines is the experience. I mean, it's really special to know that you're eating kind of like a holy product, especially with this guy right here watching you, happy that you're enjoying his oats. I mean, it really is a spiritually cleansing experience, in my opinion. But to be honest, the water was a bit boring and bland, so we're gonna start spicing it up a bit. So for this next recipe, it said somewhere here, FOSKA Original Muesli. I don't know, maybe that's like a Jamaican thing. Half cup of FOSKA OATS Original, 1 cup of milk, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And then it's also like a bunch of nuts and raisins, which I don't have right now. So we're just gonna try it out with the brown sugar. I think that's gonna be pretty good. 1/4 cup of oats. Then we need to get 1/2 cup of milk. This is lactose-free milk, but it tastes exactly like, in my opinion, better than regular milk. Splish. And then 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So this brown sugar is kind of solid right now, so I'm gonna try to break it down. Looks an Alex Karatzky video without a rock. Alright, so that should be good. It's at a quarter cup, so we're gonna have to somehow measure an eighth of a cup. Alright, and let's pour it in. Alright, so it says to stir until evenly mixed. So we're gonna try to do that. Alright, and this is what we have here. It probably looks very unpleasant to the viewers, but looks good to me, so let's dig in. Yeah, I really have to figure out if this is a standing desk or a sitting desk. Oh, that's yummy. It's very sugary, as you might have guessed. Nice and milky. I'm a fan of milk, so I like that. And of course, the oats. And I have just described every single ingredient in this concoction. It's definitely a nice way to cool down after the last bowl. That was good. I'm a fan of this. Guys, it's 11/11, make a wish. Alright, this next recipe is inspired off of a flavor of Quaker Oats up here in Canada that I really like. Basically cocoa and sea salt. And to be honest, I have no idea what the proportions are, but here I have some cocoa powder and some sugar, might need some of that. We're gonna try to replicate it. Alright, so there's our oats. And then we need the cocoa powder. Oh, I need a new spoon. Give me a minute. So it's been about 12 hours, and I finally found a spoon. Oh, wouldn't you know it, it's 11/11 again. Make a wish, guys. Okay, how much cocoa powder do you actually use? I don't know, like half a teaspoon initially? Maybe we could add some more if we don't like it. Is that half a teaspoon? We're gonna say that's half a teaspoon. In it goes. And then teaspoon of sugar, and then we will add the water. This I'm also gonna eyeball. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be sugar. It's supposed to be sea salt. Not too late for that. Alright, added salt. So we're gonna throw this in the microwave for a sec. Hey! I think I just offset all the calories again, so I think we're good to go. What the heck? Okay, this is funky. There's a patch of less cocoaed oats, and the outside has more cocoaed oats. Science explain, please. But anyway, let's try it. Let's give it a good stir first. And it does look like the oats have absorbed most of the water, so I think I'm gonna add some... Actually, I'm gonna add some milk. Since the milk is nice and cold, it'll help cool it off. Alright, I have no idea what I've created here, but give it a try. Needs more cocoa. That's definitely too much. Ooh, that's our rich brown. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Needs a bit more salt, but it's a very rich cocoa flavor, which I guess is kind of expected. Yeah, there's too much of something in there. Might have been salt. Yeah, I don't think we can call this one a success, boys. Alright, so I just got back from taking care of the abomination that I created. I also gave the bowl a couple of washes with holy water and made some sacrifices to the almighty FOSKA man. in hopes that he would forgive me for doing that to his oats. Oh! Alright, so for the palate cleanser, and this is a completely original recipe, I'm gonna add a little bit of Canadian touch to it. That of course involves maple syrup and bag milk. And by the way, it has to be bag milk. It won't work otherwise. So the first thing you have to do, I've totally made this before. All right, so we start off with the yay amount of oats, and it has to be spelled Y-E-H, like A, but yay. This video sucks. Then we add the milk, the bag milk. We just like moisten up the oats, I guess. Just moisten them. That's about the moisture that you're gonna want to go for. Can they even see that? Whatever. And then you noticed you didn't add enough oats, so you put in a bit more oats. It's like a Canadian thing. Like, I don't even know anymore. Alright, there we go. And then we add the maple syrup. This one you do have to measure. It's really important that you measure it. Let's see. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. And by teaspoon, I mean a Canadian teaspoon of maple syrup, which means you saw it. And then you mix it all together, and then you add a pinch of real Canadian iodized salt. That's a pinch. And then you mix it all together again. And then you end up with this gorgeous, yeah, I mean, it's just more oats, just with a bit of maple syrup this time. Yeah. Alright, well, I already know this is gonna be delicious. I mean, it's my recipe. You know what? This is actually pretty good. I think I actually added the right amount of salt this time. And it balances out with the maple syrup. And by the way, the maple syrup tastes really good with the oats. You know what? I think this is a winner. I'm publishing this. I'm sending this to FOSKA OATS. Oh, by the way, it has to be cold. It symbolizes the cold winters of the great north, the great white north, the true north, strong and free. By the way, you're like a massive blizzard. See that? No, of course you don't. Yeah, there's a bunch of snow outside. Alright, so that was Canadian FOSKA oats. I'm gonna do one last recipe. And I probably should have done this at the beginning because it doesn't really make sense to do it at the end. I'm just gonna try some raw oats. This is a bad idea. I think I've reached the next level of existence. Excuse me. Well, this is gonna be fun to clean up, but I hope you enjoyed this cooking show. Like and subscribe for more. If you have any oat recipes that you would like to see me try out, email me at, just comment down below. I'll start getting out my email address. But anyway, that's the end of this video. FOSKA OATS, please sponsor me.